neck, and his mouth had gold in it. Okay, yes. Johnny Dang. Yes. So Johnny Dang was an invited, Johnny Dang the jeweler was the invited, one of the invited people at the BET Awards. The reason why Johnny Chang ran into Radio and to Big Joe was because when they were trying to sneak in, while they're in the holding area to go through screening, they went over to the bar, which is on the side of this building, this side of this place, and had a drink. And then that jeweler guy took a picture at Radio's request to take a picture with him. And they took a picture, and then of course Radio went and posted it. Now, what's really important is this. I want to pause right here for a second. Please continue to tap the screen. What is important here is, if you remember, when these two clowns got to Los Angeles, we saw them go to McDonald's and eat. They went to McDonald's and they had food. And then the next place we seen them eating was at a hot dog place. I don't know the name of the hot dog place, but they ate at a hot dog place. The other thing that's important is, when they got there to try to get into the BET Awards, I already told you they did the facial recognition stuff on them. What they found out from Radio is that Radio is on active probation. Radio is on active probation, okay? And they could not figure out who Big Joe was. They could not figure out who Big Joe was because of all the makeup that was caked onto Big Joe's face. So they were trying to beg their way in to get the fan tickets to get into the establishment. Long story short, Big Joe had a fit. Big Joe had a fit in this event. And he kept saying, all we want to do is just get on the red carpet and take some pictures and we can go. We just want to take pictures on the red carpet. The security, all the detail staff had specific instructions to say no. Big Joe continued on being aggressive and all of the above, to the degree where Big Joe, and I want you to hear me clearly, Joe Robinson, aka Big Joe, was placed into handcuffs and taken into a room and detained. And the Los Angeles Police Department was called to the scene. You just heard what I just said. Big Joe caused a disturbance. He was placed in handcuffs, detained, taken over to a holding room. He was searched. Now, I want you to hear me clearly because I don't want people putting words in my mouth. Big Joe was searched, and upon being searched, Big Joe's wig was taken off his head. Big Joe's wig was taken off his head, and somewhere on Big Joe's personal body, a controlled substance was found during a search. I want to be very clear. I'm not going to name the controlled substance until I get the actual police report in my hand. Now, what I'm going to tell you is that freak and fraud is not Charles. Now, do not get me mixed up. The only person who was placed in handcuffs was Big Joe and taken and detained. You will never guess what Charles and Big Joe was trying to do before Big Joe got detained. Nobody in this room could guess what Charles was trying to do. In a room full of people who are wealthy, rich, and people they didn't even know. Let me just tell you, because I don't want to play no guessing game. Radio had, I want you to hear me. Radio had his EBT card. Radio had his EBT card, trying to sell his EBT card to people at this event to get money. He was in this event trying to sell his EBT card. Charles. You heard me, Charles. You heard me clearly. And after that happened, before Big Joe was detained, they got with Big Charles and they asked him what was he doing. Big Charles attempted to go over to an ATM machine like he could pull cash off of his EBT food card. And it almost got stuck in the machine, and the security had to go over to call for somebody to help assist to get that card out of that machine. This is all receipts. This is not allegedly. This happened 1,000,000%. 1,000,000% this has happened. Big Joe was detained by the Los Angeles Police Department, and he was written a trespass ticket from this hotel for life and issued a summons to appear. They didn't even have money. They didn't even have money to get off the property. It was Big Joe who was there, Radio, which is Charles, and their manager, Rolando, who you guys always hear them talking about, Rolando. These people had no money. That one of my credible resources informed me and showed me documentation that they felt so bad for Big Joe before Big Joe got detained and kicked off the property that they gave Big Joe some chicken wings and french fries, and that he ate them up like it wasn't no tomorrow. And they bought them each 2 drinks each. They said that Rolando and Big Joe them didn't have no money, and they said they needed to get to another town to try to get a different plane to get back home because they didn't have any money. I'm going to say this very clearly to y'all as I keep going here. Everything that I have just said is factual. It is not allegedly. This happened. And you know you can't get on here defaming people's characters and making up things that are false. Everything that I have said, I stand 10 toes down as true and factual. And this is why you haven't heard from them. This is why you have not heard anything from these people. I said it the other day, and I'm saying it now. They came in here and they played in TikTok and social media faces. And let's use our common sense. Do you believe that if you took your boo with you to something like the BET Awards, isn't the last 2 places you're going to be eating is fast food? Isn't McDonald's the last place that you're going to be eating? Isn't the hot dog place going to be the last place that you would catch 2 icons eating food? Think about it. Use your common sense. Oh, there's video that's going to be surfacing. And let me tell you this. Big Joe, and I swear to you, everything that I am saying is factual. Big Joe makeup was running so bad that Big Joe was scaring some of the hotel guests. I'm not joking you. I'm not trying to be funny. There are reports that Big Joe was scaring kids that was 13 years old, and some adults. This is true. I know y'all laughing. I'm being 100% serious. This happened. If you look at this camera,
want to read it? That's all I have for my read. Like, it ain't.
Yeah, Jose, no, I can't touch people, but how do you wait? Yeah, we can wait. I got one cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I was thinking about it too. I ain't have no umbrella. It's been raining in Alabama for the last 2 weeks.
Really?
Oh, I've been just enjoying it.
Oh, yeah. It's nice when you have eaten.
No.
Yeah, you got something to do. No rain, no one hear you.
Like we had some interviews and stuff. They were Zoom. Perfect.
From the rooter to the tutor, it is shredded in the back. This dress is shredded in the back, and you can see all the shoulder down because it was supposed to fit onto his shoulders. But you see how they had to cut it, and then he just got it drooping down like it's such a designer thing. So what I can tell you guys respectfully is that Big Joe is a fraud. Big Joe is definitely never was invited. Big Joe was placed in handcuffs temporarily, was placed in handcuffs and detained temporarily. Upon them identifying who Big Joe was. Big Joe wasn't so honest about Big Joe's criminal history. Big Joe has an active case, an active criminal case that is involving fraud that's still in the court systems. Yes, you heard me correctly. I did not stutter. Also, Charles is on active probation. He is on active probation. And this manager was trying to beg and plead, trying to manipulate security and manipulate the BE.
Man in there is my husband, okay? And no matter what y'all say, what y'all do, how y'all say it, or how y'all do it, Charles gonna be here. So he is not going nowhere no time soon, and I'm not going nowhere no time soon either. Only way we go somewhere is the good man up above call our name. That's the only way. It won't be nobody on here that's gonna mess that up for Charles and I. So stop searching for the dumb stuff. They search for the dumb stuff. Oh, we're gonna find Charles is cheating on Mrs.NETTA. Y'all trying to find some stuff that he doing. He ain't doing it. Mrs.NETTA is cheating on Charles. I'm not doing it. We're not doing it. Charles is on probation. He not supposed to leave the state. That's a lie. That's the case. Why nobody contacted the probation officer last weekend when we was in Texas? We had everything on check on the thing. We even had police escorts and stuff escorting us. So if he was on probation and he didn't supposed to leave the state, then I'm pretty sure somebody would have contacted probation. They leaked out my telephone number, Hillary. And then another thing, he leaked out my telephone number, Hillary Sanchez. He leaked out my telephone number Tuesday. I'm like, what the heck? So anyway, they got the call on my phone. But the thing about it, the majority of the people that was calling me, they was my fans. They're like, oh, Mrs.NETTA, is this really you? I love you. Hillary gave out your number. I'm like, oh my God, like how did she get my number? But she did have my number before. Because if y'all see one time I was cooking on live, I got a telephone call and it was Hillary. And we fussed and we went back and forth on the telephone. She said she gonna come and beat me up. Like, please don't do that. Because if you do that, you was going to hell. But anyway, and then yesterday, I just got my number changed Tuesday. I don't even know the number. Some kind of way, this nigga done got my phone number again and leaked it out again. I said, okay, I'm not gonna keep changing my number, calling people, telling people I got this is my new number, this is my new number. I got Apple. I said, let me call Apple and see what it's gotta be a way. We pay all this money for these Apple phones, $1,900 for an iPhone 15 Pro Max or whatever. They gotta have some type of good technology to them to stop some of the things that can be done. So I called Apple and Apple gave me a solution to stop the call. So I stopped the call. So even though they got my number, they can't get in touch with me. But you can tell a crook, that's a real crook. He went and got my number a second time. Everybody, my friends and stuff was looking like, how do you do that? I was like, I don't have the slightest idea. And then the killing part is it. The phones is not even in me and Charles's name. So I'm looking like, how in the hell did he do that? He's a crook. He's a crook. He's a felon. He's a crook. So they go extra measures. You know, he was stalking his husband Nate, and Nate got a restraining order on him. So he did all of that. So he can get the telephone number. He got it. And I was like impossible. I said 5 people got my cell phone number. I don't even know about heart. And this man done found my cell phone number. And somebody texted me again, Mrs.NETTA, I love you, but Mr. Hillary Sanchez is the one that out live giving away your telephone number. And y'all know I got his number, right? Because he called me. But y'all know I don't play all them games and stuff like y'all think I do all the time. I don't got time for that. I ain't gonna tell y'all his number to call him. I ain't gonna do that. I don't got time for that. I'm not gonna feed into that energy. I'm done. Somebody got another super chat. Let me see if they say it. Hey, Charles was home. He said 30 bodies, 3 men. That was one guy. He did not say no 3 men. He said one other man besides me. This is what y'all, you paid that money to say that? I shouldn't have read that. But anyway, it don't matter. Thanks for watching the show. A lot of people watch the show. And if y'all see, I bet you the last bottom dollar. I bet you them ratings on that dang on show with the Auntie Pie. I bet you them ratings. I know they hit millions. I'm talking about not that million. I'm talking about like 20 millions. I bet they hit at least 20 million. I promise you they did. Bet you they did. But that was nationwide, baby. Then when I had that wig stunt on, when I was telling you, when I let the wig lift up off my head, but you know, it is what it is. But it was a TV show, and all thing I can say is that some of y'all have not even appeared on a TV show, but Miss Netta and Charles had an opportunity to do so. So we are grateful and honored to have that. Yeah, I'm thirsty. Yeah, we did. I'm sorry I can't get none of y'all in this live. That's what I was trying to do, to let some of y'all express some of y'all opinions and get some of this stuff off y'all chest. Because I got a lot of stuff off my chest, so I was gonna let y'all get some stuff, but I don't know how to do it. I'm sorry. In these comments, they hollering bye. You don't gotta tell me bye. Just go ahead and just exit the live. It's okay. Thank you for sitting on here for a minute. It's 1,000 people on here now. What time is it? 10 after 4. I think 5 o'clock. I think me and Charles was in the bed, going on our way to sleep. It's been raining so much down here, and by it been raining, I just been sleepy and tired. So, yeah.
On their page. And see, this is where you went wrong, Big Joe, in Rolando. If you would have stayed in y'all lane and left single mothers alone and left women alone, you would have been okay. But see, what you did is you let those little checks that you was getting get to your head. And as a matter of fact, you opened up y'all pie holes in the wrong place and wrong situation that you woke me up. And then I had to come and investigate you. I needed to come and find out what is going on with these two. And now I have gotten all the information that I need pertaining to you, Joe Robinson, and to Rolando is on active probation. I'm trying to figure out why he's on probation, but he's on active probation. And Joe Robinson and Charles, I dare you to take to the airwaves. I dare you to come on social media and deny anything that I have said. I invite you to come on social media and say I lied about one thing that I have just reported on my live. You're not an icon, you're an icon. A con man, a 7-foot con man with a dress on. That is who you are. And the real funny thing is, I'm not going to be distracted. Con artists, Big Joe and Waldo. Iconic con artists. Now, everything is starting to make sense. Everything is starting to make sense. Why, for these people that's in here saying, oh, this and that, why don't you ask your icons? Why didn't they go live in this room? Why didn't they go live in this room to show y'all what was all going on and what was happening? They had their phones in their hand. I cannot believe this. I stayed up, you guys, until 4 something in the morning, going through all this tea and all this information on the icons. So I'm going to tell you again, they were never invited to the BET Awards. As a matter of fact, they never even purchased any tickets. They had no money on them to purchase any tickets to even get in the facility. And the reason why I'm invested and I'm worried is because these people have come in here. Big Joe was talking about women sitting around waiting for their food stamps to hit and government assistance. And Charles is in the BET Awards trying to sell his EBT card to a bunch of strangers who are millionaires and had to be told to stop. I need you to understand. I will mind, and I wouldn't have never come back on this app to speak about anything. I'm going to tell you this. I'm not trying to convince their followers or anything. I'm simply telling TikTok what has happened. And what happened, and I'm telling you what time it is. What happened was Big Joe showed up at this event. They snuck in to get in this room. They didn't even have a hotel key to be in this hotel. They were not staying in this hotel. This hotel, they didn't even have a room in this hotel. And the most important thing is this, what I'm going to say. Joe, why couldn't you keep your mouth shut? Why did you have to get put in handcuffs and detained and the Los Angeles police came to the scene? Now, we all know police are already there, but they have radios that they work with security in the event to come to the scene. Why were you trespassed from that hotel? Why were you trespassed? Just you, Joe. Nobody else was trespassed, not your manager, Carlos, or Charles. Only you were trespassed from this hotel for life. Why don't you get on here and explain why you got a citation? Why don't you get on here and explain the paperwork that the police department gave to you? Why don't you tell your fans the truth? Why don't you get on here and talk about the truth about you were on here perpetrating like you guys have all this stuff and you're this and you're so iconic, and you weren't. You absolutely weren't. And it's very, very unfortunate that it had to come out this way. It's actually very sad. It's very troubling that I have to report this information. And what I can tell you is this. If you were on any of their lives, you will know that they were saying that they have a 6-hour layover in a certain place. They have a 6-hour layover, and they were talking about on their live that they couldn't change the ticket, and they were going to ask Carlos if they could stay another day at the hotel that they were at. This is all on their live. And I'm not going to address and let any of his supporters distract me from what I'm saying. But if you go back to the video and you look at them, they were talking while Joe was getting his makeup done and face done, and they said that they have a 6-hour layover on their return flight, and that the girls, the stylist said, can you get the ticket changed? And Joe said, no, it can't be changed, no refunds. Now, let me tell you something. Here's another factual detail. It's facts. Joe and Radio didn't even have real tickets. They had buddy passes. Do you guys know what a buddy pass is from the airline? Are you aware what a buddy pass is on the airline? It's like a standby ticket. A standby ticket where if somebody else doesn't show up for their flight, then you can be put in their seat. But if everybody shows up for the flight, you can be booked. You can be just put over to the next flight. There's no guaranteed seat for you. But these are icons. These are icons. And the reason why, and I'm not going to explain, I've explained myself why we've gotten to where we are with these two. And let me tell you, if you remember, radio had all this mouth about he was so tired of me, he was so sick of me, and I'm so obsessed, according to Big Joe. Well, yes, I am obsessed. And let me tell you why. I was obsessed to be able to expose you for who you are, which is a con man. I said it and I'm not changing it. Big Joe, you're a con man. You snuck your way in this place where you are being seen right now on my screen. And you tried to charm your way into the BET Awards, and it did not happen. And it's unfortunate. I don't have to be jealous of any con person that don't have any money to book a flight to guarantee him a ride home. I don't have to be jealous of people that are so delusional to play a skit on the whole world, acting like they got so much money and they stay booked and blessed. Now, if any of their supporters are in here, which they are, do you remember Big Joe asking on live, is there anybody who wants us to promote their products while we're here? Did you hear that, supporters? Did you hear your icon asking on live, does anyone want us to promote your product? Did you hear your icon ask, is there any clubs or bars that want us to make an appearance? Contact me. The reason why that happened, and I'm looking at people in here saying, I heard it right, addressed his fans, LMAO, and the other person said he said it. The reason why that happened was because they were in desperation. They had no money. Their hotel was not even, the next day they had to check out. And remember, Big Joe said on live, go look at the tape. You don't have to believe me. Look at the tape. Big Joe says, I'm going to ask Carlos if we can get the hotel room for another day. That is what the icon said. Now, did I get any sleep? Let me tell you something. This tea all came to me in the middle of the morning. I've been up until 4 o'clock this morning. I did get some sleep. I got some sleep. However, what should be noted is that the icon, where is he? If you are ashamed, Big Joe, come out now and make the necessary apologies to your supporters. Come clean. The gig is up. You normally have all this mouth to run around and talk and drag people. Come out now. The bear hibernating season is over. It's your turn to come out. I invite you to deny one thing that I have said. I invite you to deny one thing that I said. Everything that Miss Hillary Sanchez has said is factual. You've never heard me say the word allegedly. It's facts. And when you have the facts, you can speak the facts because you can stand in the facts in a courtroom. It's factual. Now, what we will say is that how much money do Charles get a month from his case manager? How much money do Charles get where he's trying to sell his food stamps at the BET Awards? How much food stamps do Charles get a month, Joe? Huh? How much money was on his EBT card? How much food stamps was y'all trying to sell to a bunch of strong strangers, Joe? Huh? I'm awaiting your response. I'm awaiting your response. And there is absolutely 1,000,000%. Joe Robinson, Charles Rolando are the new freaking fraud. Con men, both of them. I called it, I said it, and it's a fact. And I stand 10 toes down that it is exactly as I have said it. There is a lot more to come, but the question is, tag Big Joe and Rolando, you're it. Your reputation is on the line. You have been, as your people say, your character has been defamed. You have a right to respond and come on and deny anything that I said. But what you will not hear any denials, because what I have said is factual. And prove me wrong. I want to know, Big Joe, how did it feel being placed in handcuffs in your evening gown? How did you feel being placed in handcuffs in your evening gown? How many sets of handcuffs did they have to put on you to get your hands behind your back? That's what I want to know. You're being exposed for the con men you are. You've played in social media's phase long enough. Your supporters, if they truly supported you, they have been screen recording this whole live. Please tap the screen, people who support me. I would appreciate it. Please tap the screen. Let me answer some of your questions. Somebody asked in the comment, they were arrested. I never said they. Let me be clear. Joe Robinson, AKA Netta, was temporarily detained and placed in handcuffs and taken to a holding room on the facility. Thank you for the gifts. So don't put any words in my mouth. Thank you for the gifts. So what I will tell you is Rolando was smart enough to know to keep his mouth shut. He was not arrested, and Rolando was not banned off of the property. The only person that was banned was the woman in the secret black gown drooping off his shoulders, running around scaring all the kids and guests in the hotel room. They didn't, and this is not me being funny. This is what has been reported, that Netta was scaring people, and that one of Netta's bumps had started oozing, and it was going down the side of Netta's face, and it was scaring all the guests in the hotel. And the thing that you need to understand is there is a difference in being arrested and detained. I'm going to tell you again because I'm looking at comments. Big Joe was temporarily detained and placed in handcuffs, and the Los Angeles police came to the scene. So that's what I said. And I'm going to say this again. Defamation of character is very, very real in this country. And if I said anything wrong, sue me. If I defamed your character, sue me. You got the evidence. This is a video. You will not sue because you can't sue the truth. I stand 10 toes down. Joe, come out of hiding. Come out of hiding and confess your sins. If you do it now, maybe your supporters can forgive you. Maybe your supporters can forgive you. But you don't have to fake the funk anymore. You don't have to fake the funk anymore. We knew you didn't have no bunch of money. And the reason why we knew you didn't is how you was bragging all the time. And it seems like what you should have been doing, Big Joe, instead of passing out $100 on this app that you couldn't afford to give out, that you kept saying women don't have $100 to pass out and give out to people, you probably should have saved them hundreds of dollars that you was giving out on this app trying to perpetrate, so that you could have had some money in your pocket when you was at this BET Awards trying to crash it and sneak in every door that was open. But the right door, the right icon should come into a place to be seen. And the thing is, Joe hiding in the double wide trailer. I don't know if that's the case. It could be. I don't know. I'm not saying that he's hiding in no trailer, but let me guess really fast and I'll finish my statement. Hello, welcome in.
Hi, Hillary.
Hi.
I just wanted to say a few things. I don't see the issue with you talking about Joe. I don't get it why people are saying you hating. I don't understand what's there to hate on. I get that everybody is probably tired of you talking about the situation, but just like everybody talk about Kane, Nicki Minaj, Beyonce, I don't see the issue. They got on social media. That's what comes with it. I don't see how it's hating. I don't get it, but that's all I wanted to say. But keep talking.
I appreciate it, and I want to make it very clear. They have mechanisms. If you think that somebody is bullying someone, there's community guidelines. I haven't done anything wrong. Continue to do what you want to do, because I'm not going to argue with anyone. I'm just speaking the facts. And,
Absolutely.
And you understand, you can't be sued for telling the truth. You do know that, right?
Yes, I get that. And I mean, it's on that, on the LAPD website. I seen it when Mom took the article, so I don't understand how you're making this up. They can go check it for themselves. But
can you say that again, please?
it's on the LAPD website.
And what did you see on there? Just cap up what you seen.
Basically, them getting detained, like, and it basically described everything. I didn't read it all. I just went on there just to make sure what you were saying was correct. That's all I
And
did.
can you say that what I said is correct?
Yes, it is on there.
So before you come in here telling me I'm lying, do your homework. Go do your homework. I don't have to get on here and lie on nobody. I don't need clout. I was the clout. This person came and copycatted me. I don't have to hate on nobody. I appreciate you. And can you please, for just the ones in the back that didn't hear, say what you've seen on the internet?
That is on the LAPD website?
Yes.
Yes, that's correct.
And I appreciate you for coming up here and stating that. Because see, these, and I'm not going to be rude to his supporters, but what I cannot do, ma'am, is support people's delusions. Do you understand? When
Yes.
you've got evidence in your sight and there's clear evidence, can you tell them where to find this article again?
On the LAPD website.
On the LAPD website. On the LAPD website. Check it out. Now, ma'am, I appreciate you.
No problem.
You've never spoken to me until today. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. I be in your lives. I follow you, but I haven't got up on your panel before. No, that's correct.
Okay, so I appreciate you for coming on. I'm going to follow you. You are welcome in my panels any day because this is hot tea. This is going to be, I'm going to be on here a long time because there's so much more that's happening. There's a lot more that y'all don't even know about that I got to break it down into segments because it's too much. It's just too much. You can't just put it out like that. It's literally layers to all of what I'm telling you. But thank you very much for coming up. I appreciate it.
All right, no problem.
Thanks.
Have a good day.
You too, sweetie.
Bye.
So, I will tell you this, guys, that I just do not find this to be okay. I do not find this to be okay. And I have laid out the facts. I have laid out the truth. And I didn't go on any website to see it. I have received all of the tea from a reliable source. And it is not my position. It's not my position to judge anybody. But what I will say is this. What I will say is this. That the reason why I came on this app was to defend women, and it turned into a lot. And so it is what it is. And what I can tell you is that this, do your own research, do what you need to do. The facts are what they are. I have said it and I'm not changing it. And that's that. Now, what I will tell you, I know that she's still in this room. Could you come back up for a second if you're still in this room who was just up here in my box? Could you come back to the box for me? Okay, we've got a guest in my box. Hello. Hello, welcome in.
Hey, my love. How are you? Can you hear me?
Did you hear this?
Girl. Excuse me. Girl, I've been saying this for a while. Okay, can I give myself a quick shout out so everybody knows where I'm coming from? I'm not trying to steal your platform. Okay, I'm in Perfectly Nick. I've been covering Joe and Rolanda's, aka Charles. I've been covering them since about February. I knew there were some pieces to this puzzle, but you put it all together, and I said it has to be by July. I called it. I said by July, everything's going to fall apart. And look at God, girl.
Yes.
Thanks for the tea.
Yes. And when I said that he barked up the wrong tree attacking women, he stole, didn't Big Joe steal parts of your
girl, every bit of, oh, I'm sorry. You know what? Go ahead. I'm so
No. The question is, did Big Joe or did he not steal some of your content that you created?
Yes. He stole, pretty much you could hear it in my voice. He did one specific video where he's and all this other little cute stuff. And I'm like, wait a minute. I know he not follows me because he's not following me. However, he does check me out. And all of a sudden his whole voice changed. He went back to his normal voice as of right now. But he was definitely copying my style. And remember I mentioned to you, I said, okay, what is he stealing from you? And the whole cooking thing, I could be wrong, but I think he got the whole cooking idea from Darius. I could be wrong. But all he does is he just steals other people's content and try to recreate it. And he doesn't understand. And this is the reason why people like you and myself are frustrated, because you're stealing our content. So yeah, we want to be recognized as well. And this is really who we are. How dare you?
Exactly. So does any of this come to a surprise that Big Joe was detained and placed in
It's a surprise. I can't lie. It is a surprise. However, I was looking forward to it. Like I've been saying, I knew he was going to get arrested. I thought it was going to be a little bit more. I thought it was going to be DV, and I don't condone violence whatsoever. However, I thought it was going to be a DV situation.
So let me ask you this. Do you recall Big Joe, you reporting about Big Joe doing some things on Facebook before TikTok knew who he was?
Are you talking about the purse?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Break it down.
Okay, this is back in, I want to say it was in 2021. 2021, he was already sitting up there hustling on the Facebook. He was doing a giveaway. He did not have a raffle. He had a raffle, however, he did not have a cost of the tickets. He said you could donate whatever it is you want. So starting at $5, he said you could donate up to $20. However, he did this raffle and nobody won. Even when it comes down to the $100 thing that he's currently doing. I can't say nobody won. This is just what I observed. However, he's not showing who the proof of the winner is. So I'm like, okay, are you really giving this away? And I personally don't think. I think he's using it just as a marketing ploy, my opinion.
Well, do you know anybody who's iconic that have all this money that asked his supporters to give him money on his birthday?
Go ahead, I'm listening.
That asked his supporters to donate money on his birthday, and he gonna turn around and give it away to somebody in need?
Absolutely not. Also, I want to backtrack a little bit on what you just said. Okay, when it comes down to that, I don't know if you saw a video that I did, but he said last year he had less followers, but he received over $1,000. This year, he said he doubled, and not doubled, he got 20,000 new followers based off the argument that he was going through. However, you only received $100 and some odd this year for your birthday. That just makes no sense. You had less followers last year, and you received over 1,000. Now you have more followers, and you only received $100 and some odd. 150. Am I correct when I say 150? I think that's what I'm saying.
150. That's 100% correct.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And he was going to add $50 to it to make it $200 for whomever received it. However, he's never showed proof. So who received this money? That's scamming. That's frauding.
And so, what do you think about what I said about Big Joe trying to bogart his way into the BET Awards?
I knew it was going to be a fail. I could say that much. I don't put it past him that he would do it. I have to dig a little bit more deeper into it because I'm just learning about this as I'm listening to you.
Yes.
But I have to dig deeper into it. However, I'm not surprised. However, I am surprised that he went to the level of being detained.
Yes.
It's not that serious.
I want to tell you one of the things that I was really surprised about was Charles at this BET event trying to sell his EBT card.
I have to see it for myself. If that's, I'm not going to say that you're not telling the truth, but I can't see nobody being that damn going silly. So please tell me that's not true.
Miss Hillary, hi.
Yes.
The money has run out. We are eating McDonald's and chili dogs. Okay?
And that was even funnier when they went to eat that. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, you get McDonald's and chili dogs. Icon people are eating McDonald's and chili dogs.
But wait, and making videos about it, honey, and promoting this, making videos. I can't. While you're in LA, if you're an icon, you should be doing iconic things with celebrities. I'm pretty sure celebrities were gathering and grouping. You're on your own eating hot dogs. Huh?
Yeah. When you really sit down and think about it, if you're going somewhere with your boo, like the BET Awards, you could have ate hot dogs back in Alabama from McDonald's.
She could have put green peppers and onions on that motherfucking hot dog.
Girl.
And had a filter and wrapped it in a crescent roll.
Everything they do is in a crescent roll, but let me stop being mean.
But I want to be very clear that I am waiting for the Los Angeles Police Department to give me a copy of the police contact with Big Joe.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, and I don't remember what the girls, were you guys in here when the lady was in here and she said she seen the article?
I did. I heard that portion.
Okay. So I know you good at doing your research.
Mm-hmm.
You can pause yourself and you can look into that too.
Sure am.
Nobody has to lie about nothing on nobody.
Yeah, and let me, before I actually end, I'm about to leave you guys. I have to do something.
We've got Netta in the building. I'm going to let Netta in the building. So let me bring Netta up. I'm going to drop everybody except for Imperfectly. Okay? Netta is in the building.
Hey, fuck you, Big Joe. Fuck you, Joe.
Netta is here.
Okay, and I'm ready. Netta, does she? Okay, there we go. Hey, Netta.
Hello.
Nice to finally speak to you.
It's glad to be on here as well too with all these false accusations about me.
Okay, wonderful.
Yes.
So
Wonderful.
So let me ask you this.
Arrested? Really?
No,
I'm in Harmon, Alabama.
Big Joe, don't start putting,
Big Hillary.
Big Joe, do not start putting words in my mouth. I said you were detained. You were detained. Are you saying to these people that that's a lie? Are you saying that you weren't detained? Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself and tell me, were you detained at all? Was handcuffs placed on you? That's the question. You can unmute, Joe. Unmute your phone.
Unmute it.
Okay, were you detained with handcuffs?
Detained for what? What was I detained for?
Did you have handcuffs placed on you?
Never, baby. I never in my life had handcuffs on me.
So let me say this. Let's go to the next lie that you're going to be held accountable for.
Well, let's go along with it. With your fraud ass.
Did anybody come to you and put you in a room? Just you?
I sat down at the bar and had drinks. No one. I want to see the pictures. That's what I want to see.
You're going to see the pictures, but let's not argue. We don't have to cuss or argue. We're going to have a conversation.
What have a conversation with somebody that's coming in and telling a bunch of lies?
No. We're not going to do that. We're going to just speak the truth. We're not going to get in slandering between us. We're not going to do that because I know the truth hurts. I understand the truth hurts you, and I would be hurt too if I was being exposed like this.
Oh my God.
But what I want you to understand is all of your contact was all documented. How do you think I got these pictures of you?
I want to see them. I haven't seen any picture.
Look at your screen. Look at the screen of the picture of you. You can't see that?
Okay, well, I don't see no screen. With me standing up there holding my phone, where's the handcuffs?
That's what I'm... No. Don't try to paint that narrative.
No, but you painted the narrative. You said I was handcuffed.
Let me finish. Don't try to come in here doing damage control, Big Joe. I'm going to tell you this for the last time so you can hear me clearly. You are a fraud. You were detained by the police department. It's public information. On top of that, Charles is on probation and you are under investigation. You were banned off of that property. That's a fact. Why didn't you go to the awards? If you were there and you were supposed to be there, why didn't you go into the awards? Why didn't we see you on the red carpet? Why didn't you do your thing? What happened? What is the issue? Because I know the three of you were there. Charles, you and your manager, Rolando. All three of you were
Carlos.
there. Carlos. Your manager, Carlos, Rolando, and you were all there at this hotel. You didn't even have a key card to be in this hotel, Joe. You did not have a key card to be in this place. And if you're saying that I'm slandering you, you got all the evidence in the world to sue me. I'm saying it to your face now that you're here. You were at the BET Awards uninvited. You tried to sneak and manipulate your way in. You was running up to real celebrities trying to engage with them, and they did not entertain you, and they reported you to security. Security put you under surveillance, which was originally AI, which is facial recognition software. And you got detained because you got out of hand. You were placed in handcuffs. You were drinking. I don't know if you remember this or not, but clearly the receipts are receding. And I'm telling the 1,000,000% truth. Now, if you got all this money you said you got all the evidence in the world to bring a lawsuit against me to sue me for defamation of character. I invite you to try it. If I'm such a liar, you go and you do your next best thing. And let me tell you, you are a fraudster. You're a con man. You're not iconic. You copycat everybody. You are not married really to Charles. Oh, where did you go, Joe? Where did you go? Could you?
Oh, no, he didn't. I wanted to speak to him.
Could you not take the heat?
I'm mad.
Where did you go, Joe? G.I. Joe? Where did you go?
See, now, Hillary, I was about to be nice to the man. Because I was going to say, I empathize with you. However, the way that you're going about this is just the wrong way. That's my point. And I do think, in my opinion, that you drink excessively. I think if you slow down on the drinking and actually just promoting it on all of your videos, you could probably perform a lot better when you're doing your videos as opposed to just arguing and lashing out. I don't know, but I'm too done. That was my first little conversation with the man too. It is what it is. See, and now
hold on, we got another special guest.
Uh-oh, go ahead.
Is this radio? Hold on. No, this isn't radio.
Okay.
Let me ask a question. Hold on a second. Hello, welcome in.
Grand rising to everybody. Grand rising to you, Miss Hillary.
Same to you.
I have a question because I'm new to your platform. If you don't mind, I quit like a little bit of it.
I would ask you to go in and look at videos, ma'am. I don't mean to be rude. I got a lot of people in the box. I don't want to keep having to repeat myself, so I can't do that right now. If you're just now coming on, there's so much going on. So I apologize. Hello?
Hey, beautiful.
Hi, did you hear the encounter?
I'm sitting at my desk. I'm just trying to debate if I'm just gonna throw my phone out the window. Girl. Well.
So why do you think Big Joe got out the box?
I'm assuming that it got a little tight around that big back. Got a little tight up in that box. That box got a little small.
So here's the thing. I just made it clear The lady who came in the box was asking me all what happened. Do you understand what it would take for me to go back? I can't do that right now. I took her out the box respectfully, and I
Oh no. But yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, y'all, I got all them people on that live today for that. Okay, what's in this super chat? I ain't gonna say no something, people. Some of you people out here, they come out cancel Mrs.NETTA. No, you cancel the live. Get up off of it. You think them people gonna cancel me to social media? All the person that's gonna cancel me is Jesus Christ himself right up here. This man up above. That's the only person gonna. Did you just not hear me say I had 210K people on my live? Do you think any social media site gonna cancel Mrs.NETTA and Charles? They'll cancel you first. Excuse me, not you. They'll cancel y'all. Because there's a lot of y'all that's offended on him. They'll cancel y'all first before they cancel Mrs.NETTA and Charles. That man right there will be the one that cancel us. If you know what I'm saying. But I'm about to cancel for this live. I'm about to cancel y'all now. But since y'all are trying to cancel me, I'm about to cancel y'all. Because I'm about to get my ass up off of here. Because first of all, I didn't come on here to explain nothing to y'all. I came on here to explain to my icons, my fans, my icons, whatever I want to call them. That's what I came to apply to. Y'all just in the comment box to say this little slick stuff. Like y'all do all the time. Then I go here and tell you I hate you. Then you, oh my God, this Netta is hating black women. Okay, get off my page with that BS, honey. Get up off of here. What, you want me to say it again? That's what you come over here for, so I can say it again? Oh my God, well, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna say that again. I learned my lesson. I heard some people that I heard some people that I didn't think that would be hurt by it, you know, so I would not say that again. But yeah. But honey, it's just crazy. But I am gonna get up out here. Then when I get up out here, then you people like me, you ain't gonna have nothing to do or nothing to watch. Because even though you're making these slick comments, you still on here watching me. So when I get out here, then what you gonna do? You gonna go find somebody else's page to make fun of? That's what you gonna do. Yeah, that's what you probably gonna do. You waiting on me to get off and you can go find your next victim because you can go and mess with them because you don't got nothing to do. You know, you sitting at home on the couch watching me. I ain't watching you. I don't know who you are. And I don't give a damn who you are. I don't care. You on here watching me, you on my live. You getting me paid for being on here talking. Whether you listening at me or whether you being hated. But I got a lot of people on here that's listening to what I gotta say too. So if you don't want to be on here, then you just exit off. I just don't understand why people so slow like that. They just don't like they can comprehend properly. Just get up off the live. You don't want to see my ugly self. I don't want to see your ugly face. What the hell is you still doing on your phone? You trying to tell me again and again and again and again and again and again? Well, get up off here. Obviously, you like to see the ugly face because you're still here. You're still here. So, and then you happen to be a black woman. You know, just again, like I said, you happen to be a black woman that's sitting up here coming for me instead of saying, well, Miss Netta, if you feel like that you whatever, just apologize and keep it moving. But y'all on here with the same bullcrap. That's why I said my apologies is not to y'all. I still don't like you. I like some of black women then. I'll put it like that. And you're some of the ones that I do not like because this is what you do. So how do you expect for me to like you, but you don't like me? So the feeling is mutual. But I'm not going to downgrade the whole black race and community for you. So I just don't like you then. But there's a lot of people on here that's black that I do love. Black women. Because they love me. Now, don't you see all them hearts and stuff and everybody throwing the love and all that other stuff to me? I mean, well, of course, they on here for me. You're not. So, I'm sorry I've been rude today. But I feel like that I haven't been as rude as I have been in other lives. So I think I did a real good job today with you guys. I think I let y'all, I didn't let y'all in my live because I didn't know how to let y'all in, but I took a lot of criticism today, which is fine. Like some people say you deserve it. And I did, and I accepted it, and I moved on. So, by that being said, I don't want to hear nothing about Miss Netta don't like no black women. Do you understand me? Because you know that's a damn lie. Because just like I said, my money I gave away, who the hell you think I gave it to? Black women. When I go out and support these businesses and stuff, who do you think these people I be supporting? Black women. These clubs and restaurants and stuff we go to, black women. These book bags that I'm about to fill up with school supplies and stuff that I'm going to give away, black women is going to get them, okay? So please stop all this about I don't like no black women. Because that's who support me and that's who I support back. Those the one that like me and love me. That's what I do. But y'all that don't like me, I don't give a damn about how you feel. That's what I'm telling you. And those ones that love me and support me is study on live telling me don't explain myself and don't apologize to you assholes. But I'm doing it. I'm trying to put this difference aside, take accountability to what's going on, and I'm trying to apologize. No, excuse me. I ain't trying to apologize to you because I already said I wouldn't apologize to none of the haters, the real haters. I came to apologize to my followers, my icons, the people that love me. So what you got going on, whatever, it does not matter. You're going to keep doing what you do anyway, but you're still going to watch Mrs. Netta. I guarantee that. I guarantee you're going to still watch Mrs. Netta because you want to see what's going on in Mrs. Netta's life, just like a lot of other people do, because they want to see the growth and they want to see the failure. That's what a lot of people want to see. They want to see me fall. So that's why a lot of people are still here. But they're going to be here for a long time. They might just get up and just go and walk off the thing because I'm trying to stay on top. And when a person put their mind to doing something, then that's what they do. Super chat, let me see. Oh, well, I'm not too long. For you asking me what I'm cooking today, I did not cook anything. Charles had went and got us some Arby's today. We ate some Arby's. And I'm not cooking today, and I might not cook tomorrow either, but I am definitely gonna cook Sunday. And it's gonna be like a soul food thing. Charles said he wanted some greens and candy yams and all this stuff, so that's what I'm gonna do. But anyway, and for the other super chat combination, she said, what do I have to pay for you to apologize to all black women? Nothing. You don't have to pay. Matter of fact, when I was on TikTok, I said I'm gonna apologize to them, but I'm not gonna apologize to them now because just like you asked the question, they're gonna say that I apologize because you offered me money. So I'm not gonna. I gotta do it when I feel like I want to do it. And right now, I feel like I mean, look at this stuff on here. Why do y'all want me to apologize to these people that sit here and bash me? Why? Just tell me why. I did my part. I apologize to the people that cares for me, that I felt that I had wronged them in a way. I apologize to them people. So why do you feel like that I should apologize to these people that study doing what they're doing as of we speaking right now? Why would you think that? Why would you want me to do that? You don't got to put a super chat up there to tell me. You can just tell me, why do you want me to apologize to these women, which this is what they're doing right now? What do you want me to do? Miss Netta, you ugly as fuck. Well, I'm sorry. That's what you want me to do? I mean, what the heck do you want me to do? I'm not apologizing to nobody that's bashing me and disrespecting me. No, I'm not. I'm sorry for that. That's what I'm sorry about. You know, so why? That ain't what's going to happen. So, I mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. That's what I'm sorry about. I'm not going to get on here and apologize to these people that what they continue doing to me, these hater people that's out here. You know, what they hate on me about, I don't have the slightest idea how I treat my husband. I treat my husband how I want to treat. I don't treat my husband how you want me to treat him because that's why you don't have no dang old man. You know, and that's another issue everybody keeps talking about. Miss Netta, everybody mad at you because you're in a relationship and they can't get a man. That's not my fault. What you gonna be mad at me because you can't get no man? I'm not stopping you from getting one. You stopping you from getting your own. I love my husband. I've been my husband for 7 years. So, I don't know where you're coming from with all that. And we'll be together for 7 more. So, you know, and just like I said, when I went through the phase, when I cussed him and all that other stuff, he knew what I was going through. I was going through some emotional stuff, okay? Like I said, I ain't come out here, I ain't gonna tell you my business. I don't want nobody to act like they feel no type of pity or nothing on me. I don't need that and I don't want that. But he knew what I was going through. That's why he's still here and that's why he accepted it, okay? Even though it shouldn't have been done to that way either on the internet, but I did that to him. Have I did that again to him? No, because I love my husband and I truly apologize. I didn't want to do that ever again. So, anyway, that's the thing about a relationship. Hold on, let me see the super chat. That might be how we start now. Okay. So let me go into. Okay, first of all, let me tell you. Okay, the people have been through what I have been through in life, which are the real black women, know exactly where I'm coming from. So that's what was told to me. The real black women that have been through the same thing that I have been through, going through the last few months, know exactly where I come from, and they totally agree with what I got going on, and they love me as well. Just like I keep saying, I don't gotta sit here and try to make you haters, try to give you haters something that y'all want. It's my fans and my followers that I need to be apologetic to. Somebody said they heard my apology and they said thanks. You are so welcome. And I promise you, I really hate that you felt a certain type of way about the situation because I never meant it that way, sweetheart. I never did. And I never meant to disrespect the black women like they disrespect me. And and I did that. I got on here and I talked about them real bad because that's what they do to me. I call them ignorant and I call them all that. They probably like, oh, that's what they was probably doing. I was saying all that. But how they think I be saying, how they think when I be looking when they be saying all that stuff about me? I'll be like, oh my God, like they don't even know me. Like what? That part. Okay, somebody else got a super chat. Okay. No, I did not say I said all black women that hate me. That's what I said. That was a super chat. She said, you said all black women and all black women was not involved. Okay, let me go say it again. I'm tired. I need something to drink. But I admit that I said the first time I slipped up. That's what I said. I said, I don't like black women. That's what I said. I did. But when I realized I said that, I changed it. Go look at the live. And I said, I don't like black women that don't like me. That's what I really meant to say. So I did not mean to say that I did not. Y'all got me on here, keep repeating myself and all that stuff. And I know, okay, that, some of y'all get it. Hold on, I got another super chat. $9. She said, Miss Netta, it's okay. You are on your period. I hate everybody when I'm on my period too. Y'all know that was another thing I said about you black women and stuff. Y'all are some strong ass black women. Do you know that? I know that. Like I said on my other live, anybody that can push out something the size of a watermelon out of a lemon is a strong ass woman. So I know women are strong, and that's another thing of us gays or transsexuals or whatever that's transgender into women. We can't handle that. We can't handle that. So y'all have to body for that. Y'all can do that. Y'all strong black women. Y'all are some strong, beautiful black women. Y'all can do all that. Have a period every month. We don't want that. We don't want everything that comes with a woman. Okay, I just put it like that. So that's why we can never be a full woman because we can't have everything that a woman can have. And shit, I think most of them is happy they can't get it, can't have a period or have a baby. But some transsexuals and stuff, they just really would like to have a child. But shit. Woo. Y'all some strong people. Y'all some strong women. That's all I can say. And this for the haters and my followers. Y'all some strong women to push out babies and stuff like that. Y'all some strong women. And we respect y'all for doing that. Because if it wouldn't been for y'all pushing us up out of here, we wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be here either. Nobody would be here. So, well, of course, I respect women. My mama was a black woman. She had me. I love my mama dearly. My sister, my nieces, my cousins, my aunties, they black. So I would never low rate a black woman that I love. Those ones that I don't care too much about, maybe I will. Because they don't care. They'll do me the same way. But other than that, all thing I can say is that I did apologize to my lovely icons, the beautiful black women icons. But I have not yet apologized to the other black women that made it possible for me to say what I said, okay? And I don't know when I'm gonna do that. Whenever I feel like I want to do it, when I feel like I want to be genuine and do it, then that's what I'm doing. I'm not gonna do it right now because if I do it now, it's not gonna be genuine because that ain't who I came out here for. I came out here for my icons, my fans, my followers. That's what I came out here for, to apologize to clear this up. Y'all really mad. But y'all still in the comment box talking crazy crap. This ain't no super chat. That's just a like. This is $1. Thank you. This is super chat. Sister, stop feeding into negativity. Do your thing. Okay. Making money and okay, proud. Let the devil win. Yes, ma'am. You got it. Let them win. Let that devil win. And that's what I'm doing. I'm telling y'all, I don't know. I'm not gonna say we're not going on live no more, but I can say that we finna give live a break. We can start back doing some skits. Let y'all watch them and let y'all talk about us, how stupid and dumb and slow we is on them skits. That's what we gonna do. And they ain't funny. We gonna let you talk about that. Going on live, sharing all this information and talking about people and putting people business and stuff out there is not something that I signed up for when I started this on the social media platform. That's not what my platform was about. But y'all encouraged that and y'all fed into it, and that's what I started doing. So I'm gonna have to take control of myself, and I'm gonna take control of the stick and just do what I gotta do. But I sure I can't get nobody in here because I know people dying to get in here to cuss Miss Netta out. I was like, when I was on TikTok, every time I press the button, I put my head down, like, okay, here it comes. You know, like, oh Lord, and I raise my head. I'm like, Miss.NETTA. I'm like, oh hey, darling, hey dear. I'm like, okay, so I was right. I'm gonna let these people say what they gotta say, and I'm gonna listen to them. But if they get to being disrespectful, I'm not gonna cuss them out. I ain't gonna fuss with them. I'm just gonna take them on off my live. And I had to take one person off my live. But she kept hollering over me, and she wasn't listening. I kept telling her, baby, this is my live. I brought you onto my live to give your criticism or how you feel about the situation, not for you to get here hollering and screaming and hooping and hollering and talking to me, because I can go there with you, but I just have prefer not to. So that's what I had in my mind last night before I went to bed. I said, that's what I'm gonna do today. And I slept. I slept like an angel. Okay, I got 2 super chats. Okay, just take time off the internet and listen to the radio. You're right. Thank you so much, D. Tucker. We love you forever and always keep bringing the love. Okay, thank you so much. Is that key? Thank you so much. I love you too. I mean, that's what I keep talking about. I got so many people that love me and that I love back, and so many people that understand. So I kept telling my following number. I checked my following base that last night and woke up and checked the same day. I mean, the next morning. They still on there watching. They ain't unfollowing me. I was like, they just talking mess. They just want me to get on here and they just waiting on some more drama to come. And I'm like, I ain't gonna give it to them no more. But that's what me and Charles thing is. I think we just gonna start getting back to kicking and move on. That's how we gonna make our money. And y'all, because Miss.NETTA don't talk to us no more. You know, Miss.NETTA get in trouble when she talk to y'all. Yes, I do. But I don't know what to say no more. I'm done talking, but I'm done. I don't know how long I've been on the thing. I don't know. Well, let me see something. Okay. Super chat that I made $80. But yeah, but that's what's up. Thank y'all so much. And y'all we gotta get ready for next week. We got some we got a booking next week. We gotta go to next week. I ain't gonna tell nobody nothing about it or what we gonna do, because then if it don't pull through, then y'all be like, oh, Miss.NETTA's a liar again. She's telling them lies. So y'all just be looking out for us next weekend. I'm gonna be dressed up again. So that'd be my thing, you know, this drag queen gonna be dressed up and drag again. Like, I can consider myself. That's what I'm gonna do. When somebody asks me, what are you? I'm gonna tell I'm a drag queen. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I am. I finally accepted y'all. The LGBT community, I finally found out what I am. I'm a drag queen. Let me see the chat. Okay, Nicole, I will. I do. All the time. Charles get that little stuff that we had going on, we had to listen, baby. Another thing, if y'all in a relationship, if y'all don't have an argument, you ain't in no real relationship. We have one. We have an argument. We have an argument at least 3 or 4, about 3 times a week. I know we have had one. But it didn't have nothing to do with social media. It could be some little stuff that you do wrong or stuff like that. And that's all about a relationship. But guess what? Me and Charles talked. That day he was gone when we did whatever happened had happened. It was no days y'all didn't see him that was skipped, that was not in this house. We don't leave out. We work out problems. We don't walk away from them. You don't do that. That's where everything failed at. Because once they leave out that door, then your mind gonna get to wondering. So it is what it is. Whether they went out and cheated or not, your mind gonna say they did. So Charles don't leave. When we fuss, Charles don't go nowhere. I don't go no damn where. We'll go in each other. I go in my bedroom in here. He'll go in his game room. He'll get to playing his game, and I get in there and start watching TV. And we feel like things done cooled off. We will go and we will sit down together, and we will have a conversation, and we will talk. And we will fuss and we will scream till we get everything out right then and right there. And we're going to leave it alone and we're going to let it go. And then night when it's time to get ready to go to bed, he in the bed, he holding me, I'm holding him. We just like, ain't nothing happened. Because whatever we had on our chest, then we got it all, okay? So that's how you do in a relationship. You don't walk out and leave. If you walk out and leave, then what you want to do? Why did you leave? Because the first thing going to come to our head or the first thing come to their head, if we leave out, what we going to do? We're going to find somebody else. So that's your vulnerable moment. So no, so instead of that, we stay here in this house. He might go in his game room and I might go in my bedroom or whatever, but we still in here in this house. And he might walk in the kitchen and I might walk in the kitchen while he in the kitchen. He might bump my shoulder. I might look at him and he bump my shoulder back, and we look at each other and we keep on moving until we feel like we finna talk again. But that's what you need to do. That's what y'all need to do. That's y'all biggest thing with relationship. You can't just give up on a relationship. You gotta go with the flow if you want it to happen. But if you don't want the relationship, then you let it go. But if you want to be in that relationship and you're happy and comfortable in what you got going on, then you fight for it. I had a friend today told me, said, we was talking about relationships and stuff, and we talking about husband and stuff and fighting over. And she was like, she said, I ain't gonna fight no woman over no man I'm messing around with, but I sure will fight a woman over my husband. I said, she said, you'll fight over your husband, won't you? I said, no. She said, oh, you want? I said, hell no. Why am I gonna fight for him for if he ain't happy and he don't want to be with me? Why am I gonna fight somebody else but for him going to screw him? Why am I gonna fight her? Why not? If I'm gonna fight somebody, I'm gonna fight him or fight them both. I'm just not gonna fight him. I mean her. You know, that ain't how that's supposed to go, because he's a grown man. He you know, whatever. He knows what's wrong. So yes, he deserves to be involved in it too. I ain't gonna fight over nobody. But that's your husband though. But okay, he knows he's my husband. So if he go out there and do it, then he deserves the punishment as well too. I'm just not gonna fight her. No, I ain't fighting on no man. No, that ain't never been me. I ain't gonna never fight on no man. Hell no. There's too many of them out there. You fighting over one. That's what you want? That's who you want to be with? Fine. That's what you do. I ain't gonna fight over you, ain't gonna fight you, and ain't gonna fight her. Well, can't she come and pick you up since you done made the choice? Since you done made the choice of leaving me for this woman, then you have her to come over here and take you to get the clothes out of my house, because that's who house is gonna be after you made your choice. It ain't no longer our house. It's gonna be mine. So you can't have her to come over and drive you to come get your clothes out of my house, so I can get ready for my next man. That was a crazy question, but you made $1 for it. So they're gonna ask me, am I fully black or I'm mixed? Mixed with what? Double African? Shit. Black and I am mixed with what? Double African American? Yeah, that's not mixed with. But yeah, but anyway, yeah. That was a funny question. But yeah, so yeah, y'all, that's just, it is what it is. And I can give relationship advice because I'm in one and I still have one. So I can, but those of y'all that don't have no relationship can't give no advice by my man. Okay. They said damn Bill. I'm only reading because you paid $1 for it. They said damn Bill Cosby, you done fell off. Yeah, Bill Cosby's rich. And I wish I would Bill Cosby because I have all the money. Bill Cosby went and stayed in jail for quite some time to save up his money. So, I mean, I know he got a bunch of money. So maybe, I mean, maybe I look like Bill Cosby. Maybe I know. But anyway, I don't know. But yeah, y'all just say some of the darndest stuff. Just be so hilarious to me, and that's what I be. And some of it I take it as a joke, and I laugh about it because I do. And some of it just be so harsh that I can't joke about it. I be like, "What the freak? What the heck that meant?" You know. But sometimes I can just let that stuff roll across my shoulder and keep it moving, just like that little comment about Bill Cosby. Let it roll across my shoulder and just keep it moving.